lot of persons have actually reached out to me sometimes to say, can I know how you get those very nice, almost production ready kind of beats formats and all that. So, but this is a little exposition into what I do most times. So here I've imported the reference track I want to make the style for. So I've been able to get the tempo, aligned it to beats, the time signature and everything here in Logic Pro. So next is to transfer some things here. So I think the last Sunday of this month we are going to be singing an Edo Gloria. Yeah, Uyi O'ghosa, right? Did I get it right? I don't know. So we are going to sing that music last Sunday. So I've checked my styles and discovered that I don't have anything that will bring out that style. So I decided to go back to the Onyebeats production of that music. You're going to be hearing some things I did record your channels, everything, intro, the mains, and probably everything. So how do I even start? So very simple. Get my rhythm section. So this is to do my rhythm section. I have the main rhythm, I have rhythm 1 and rhythm 2, the percussion and the drums. So now if you listen to the original track, you have a kind of arpeggio with the guitar. So I have to be careful also for copyright because I've had some experience with producing or creating styles. When I play them on mainstream, I get copyright strike. Maybe they were too perfect. So we have the now. I didn't do the main intro, the beginning intro, where the soloist sang the Gloria in a Justice Deal in the beginning. So, but I started halfway that intro. So I have this part. Yeah, you hear the part. Then I think that's all I have. So I have the horns there before I go to my main section, the chorus. I think I've not learned that music. I just put my earphone, listen to it, and then let me try something. So I don't even know exactly how everything works around the bit. You can get a groove. The way the style works, you are not reproducing the song because the mass is very dynamic. The master might decide I want an interlude here and all that. So the style has to be very so the style has to be very flexible. So it's not going to be exactly the way it is in the song. If that's song production again, it's not style again, it's song. So that's why it has to be very dynamic and all that. So it's this is the groove for the Gloria, the main chorus. So I have two of them. So this particular one, this is the second one. Yeah, this one is 8 bars. The first one is 4 bars. very crazy, but whatever I did there, I don't understand. I was just having fun. So yeah, so this is the first main section. So if I bring in all the instruments now, all the instruments I used here. So I try to keep that groove. Da 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 da. So that element I don't want it to be lost. So I put it in some instruments to still keep it there. Yeah, so that's why you can have it. Yeah, so then my second part, I have this. I think that first hit is too hard. Let me look at. Yeah, okay, yeah. And let me drop the velocity. Also, again. I think I like that beat. I want my kicks to be consistent. So, yeah. These I want it to be consistent. So I'm setting the velocity of all my kicks to 80. So I will have that punch. So I want to have that punch steady. These are the things I would have done before now, Shabbat. Yes. I have a kick again. This is too long, man. 8 bars. That's why I prefer to do 4-bar loop and then I rest. So, but this is where you balance this step editor, you balance the instruments. Yeah. That's where the mixing happens in a way. Okay, good. I've come to the end of this. Now I have this. That's a reverse. So that's a reverse. Anyway, I think I can still do some further editing before that time. So I like starting early so I can test it out, one of these rehearsals, and hear how it sounds, look at people's faces, and how do they feel about it, and get some feedback. I can go back and do something better. So I think I have something else playing at that. Let me see this. Should I reduce that initial heat? I think I should. Yeah, let me reduce it a little. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah. Very good. So I think this is better now. So I have to save Uyi O'ghosa. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you the break. So I have this for the break. like this. I have to do it again. So I have to do it again. Yeah, so I think that will go. Should I quantize it? Let me see. Quantize done. Yeah, done. Let me see. So, think we are good to go. Yeah, so if we are going to play the music, um, let me look at my mixer. Sorry if I know you guys are not seeing what I'm doing here, but then you just have to bear with me. So I'm setting up my main panel. I have two guitars here, 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine now. So this is the intro. I have this. So the music is on A flat. So what I did before was on C, so that it can play. That's how Yamaha's keyboard style programming is done. Do them on C so that it can be played on any other key and all that. So that's what we have here. So at night, let's go. I think my bass is somehow low, so I can go to my mixer for the style and check. Let's listen again. Let's listen again. That vibe he gave it there. I inserted it in such a way that because of how these styles work, you have to be very smart in how you insert some elements so that they continue to make sense as the music goes. Yet, so that's what you have here. That's please. Then I have this my chorus part. Let's go. I've not practiced the music. I don't know exactly, but that's some of the melodies I can get from it. But hopefully, when we sing this music, this Gloria in the church, I think it's going to be very unique because of we are trying to create something close. So I don't know how Edo people. I don't know the music of Edo people, but I love music generally. So when I hear the music, I can try to recreate it. So I'm getting to understand the pattern of their reading thanks to Onyebeats. Yeah, he inspires a lot of us with the way he does his productions. And then we try to bring it here, minimize it, and make it flexible so that it can work for mass. And other songs that flow in this pattern can also work. Yeah, they can still work with this. So that's the unique thing about creating these styles and all that. So if I want to switch to another style, I can switch. So That's it. Oh, I know you guys didn't see what I did here. If you want to know, maybe on another day I'll take time to go through everything, my settings, whatever I did here. So thank you.